our topic now is number sentences. Are you hearing clearly?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so let's go with the number sentences now. So number sentences can be what or what? Let's read from the screen.
Open.
They can be closed or they can be open.
Open.
Here we have examples. So 10 plus n, that would be an example of what type of a number sentence based on what you have done already. Based on what you have done already, what is that?
It looks like algebra.
Yes, man, but how would we classify this one? Is it open or is it closed?
Sir, open.
So let's go with this. Change the color. So this one is open. And 10 plus 6 equals 16. This one
That
would
is
be
closed.
This is closed. Okay. When it is open, there is no answer that is given, and when it is closed, an answer is given. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's look at these now. Here we have one. 9 plus p is equal to 48, and we want to know what is p. No, we're going to work it out now. What is p?
Say take away 9 from 48 and you will get the answer.
Okay, so this is 48 and we're going to take away 9. So p will now be equal to, and tell me the answer. We can look at it this way. If I have 48 and I take off 8, how many will I have left?
40.
40. And then if I take off one more of that,
39.
39. So the answer should be what? 39.
9.
Alright, so the answer should be 39. So that is some basic algebra. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright. Let's look at this one. We have 124 minus something called t, and that is equal to 78. And we want to know what t is. Again, what do we need to do?
Take away 1. Oh, you're gonna plus 124 with 78.
Alright.
Add them, I should say.
Try that and see if it works now and tell me.
Okay. Sir, you get it, sir.
Tell me.
The answer is 46.
Alright, good. So in this case, we would need to say 124 and we would subtract the 78, and what we would get left with would be the what? 46. All right. So then if we were to fix this the other way, let's change the color here. We could say 124 minus the 46 would be equal to the 78. Clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go with this now. Remember when we were in class and we said that in order for us to solve these things, we need to have the same value on each side. Let's look at let's look at this and see if this setup is true. On one side we have 46, right? And if we take 124 over here, if we take out of that the 78, then we would end up with 46. And we were saying that anytime we get something like this where we have 76, sorry, not 76, 46, when we take out the 78 we get 46. On this side we have 46 and we have 46, and we know that it's balanced. All right, and we must always strive for it to be balanced, so we have the same set of values on both sides of the equal sign. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go with this one. So 52 plus what?
52 plus 8 equals 60.
That's
8
not
is m.
Okay, I want you to read it as is on the screen.
52 plus m equals 60.
And we need to solve for
that number.
For what?
Solve m.
We need to solve for m. Now, in order to get m, what we need to do is take 52 from this side, right? And if we take 52 from this side, we need to take 52 from the other side as well. Okay, so m is going to be equal to 60, and we take out 52. Now that's easy. All we need to do is call ourselves the 52 and count until we reach the 60, and that would be what? That would be 8. So m is equal to 8.
Yes, sir.
Number 4 is 8.
Read everything for me, please.
12 plus y equals 20.
What you're solving for?
What is it, sir?
And what are we solving for? What are we trying to find?
What is y?
Tell me how you'd go about finding y now.
You add until it reaches to 20.
Is that the only way?
Yes, sir. And the number that you get when you add to 20, that's the answer.
Alright.
Or you could have just said you call yourself 12 and you add up to when you get 20.
Alright, that's logical. Let's look at it in more of an algebraic way. So we want to find what y is. So we need to take this number from this side. This is the left hand side. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if I can pull this down some more. So this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. So I need to take this away from this side. I take it away from the left hand side so I can get y by itself. And for equity, for it to be balanced, I need to do the same action to both sides. Understood? What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay? So I'm going to take 12 from this side. I have 20 here, and then I'm going to take 12. Okay? So y is now going to be equal to 8, as you said, because the difference between 20 and 12 is 8. So I want you to get this idea that I do something to this side, and whatever I do to this left hand side, I also need to do to the right hand side, so it's equal. Now if we were to put this information back and we had the 12 plus 8 equal 20, look what happens. 12 and 8 is 20 on the left hand side, being equal to what? 20 on the right hand side. And once we get this, then we know that we are good. Understood?
Yes, sir.
When we are in grade 3, what they would say is, if you're going to take this over the equal sign, then you need to change the sign. And anytime you don't say a sign, it's implied that it's a what? It's a positive number. And once you take it, yes, and once you take a positive number over the equal sign, it becomes what? A negative number. So look at this. So if I take this and carry it over the equal sign, it's no longer a positive 12, but a what? Negative 12.
Negative 12.
All right. So that's one way to explain it. Another way to explain it is that I take 12 from one side, I have to take 12 from the other side. Either way you interpret it, the result is going to be the same. Let's look at number 5. What's the answer for number 5 now?
Sir, before I give you the answer, the first thing I did, I bracket off the 3 times the 2.
Okay.
And leave the 5 alone. So I said 3 times 2 equals 6, and I said 5 plus 6 would be equal to 11. That would be the answer of that question.
Okay, interesting. Why did you do it that way? Why you never say 5 and 2 is 8? 8 times 2 is 16.
Because when I was I'm in grade 6, I in extra lessons, misread extra lessons.
Sure.
Yes. She says we always bracket off the multiplication one first.
Okay. But we did the same thing in class when we were talking about what? Any of you guys remember?
Yes, sir, but I don't remember what we were talking about.
Okay, let me put this here. So, remember when we had this on the board? Remember this?
PEMDAS. Yes, sir.
Not
PEMDAS.
This is PEMDAS.
Oh, PEMDAS.
Means
oh, yeah.
parentheses which is the same thing as bracket.
Bracket.
If you see brackets,
Yes.
work brackets. If you don't see brackets and you must put them in, put in brackets. Then exponents, then multiplication,
Then
division,
multiplication,
addition, and
addition,
subtraction.
subtraction.
So by right, what we should do, we should bracket off these first. And then 3 twos, this would be 6, 6 and 5. And this would be how you got the 11. Because you were using what? The principles of what? PEMDAS. And this is simply what? Order
Order
of what?
of
Order of operations. No man,
operations.
order of operations. So when we do it like that, we are able to follow the order of operations, because if we don't follow the order of operations, what are we going to get? We're going to get 16 when the
16.
answer really should be what? 11.
11.
Look at the same thing. If you were to take a calculator right now and say 5 plus 3 times 2, what answer would you get? Tell me what answer you would get.
11.
No, you wouldn't get 11. You enter from left to right. 5 plus 2 times 3. Just like that. And see what you would get. However, if you have a scientific calculator where you can put in the brackets, then it will follow the order of operation. If you wanted to try something afterwards as well, you could try putting this in a Google, searching in Google, just type in 5 plus 3 times 2 and see what comes up when it does the calculation. All right, let's move on to the other one. What is 28 times 9?
252.
28 times 9.
Yes, sir.
200.
Sir, 252.
252. Let me see if we can fix this here. Times 9. 9 times the 8 now would give me what?
Sir?
9 eighths.
9 is
72.
72. Okay, so if it is 72, I'm gonna write 2 and carry 7, and 9 twos would be what? 18.
18.
18 and 7 more. That would give me what?
18. 18 and how much?
18 and 7.
25.
Good, so 25. And this is how you would get your 252.
2.
Next one up, we have m plus 16 is equal to 40. Let's go with this now. So we need to get m by itself. So we need to take 16 from this side. That means that we're going to need to do what?
I don't really get that one. Really.
M plus 16 is equal to 40. If we have 16 on this side and we want to get m by itself, we have to take it away from the left hand side. If we take it away from the left hand side, we also need to do what? Take it away from the right hand side. So m should be equal to what? 40 minus 16. So what is 40 minus 16?
Oh, 24.
24.
Alright, 24. Now we need to
Got it
double
already.
Now we need to double check to make sure that this is right. So let's put this over here. 24, and this is called substitution. When we put the answer that we have gotten back into the original mathematical sentence to solve, we have 24 plus 16 should be equal to 40. And if I take 24 and I put 16 here and add these, 6 and 4 is what? 10. So this is 0 and carry 1. And then 1 and 2 is 3 plus the 1 that I carried, which is 4. So I get the 40. So now here we have this side. If this is the left hand side, this side is really what? 40 being equal to what? 40. And once we get this, the same value on both sides, then I know that this is correct. Let's look at number 8. 3 times y plus 4 is equal to 16. What's up with this one?
Sir?
Solve this one.
Let me see now.
12.
12.
Both of you have 12.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right, let's see. Oh, hold on.
Sir, I said that I said 3 times 4 would be
Like
equal to 12.
12
And then
and
I
add
put
4
2
equals
4, you would get 16.
And yes, but you not finish yet.
Huh? How comes?
Let's go with this. 3 times y really means 3y plus 4 being equal to 16. See this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I need to get rid of the 4. So I'm gonna have 3y is equal to 16 minus 4. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Then I'm gonna say 3y is equal to 12. Get this? Now I need to
Yes, sir.
find.
And then I divide it
Now I need to divide this side by 3 and divide this side by 3.
by 3.
So when this will cancel this. So now y will be equal to what? 12 divided by 3.
by 3.
Y is equal to 4.
4.
4.
Got it?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Let's see if this would be true. Okay, let's see if this would be true. I am gonna say 3 times y plus 4 is equal to 16. I'm gonna substitute now. 3 times 4 plus 4 should be equal to 16. 3 4s 12. 12 plus 4 should be equal to 16. 12 and 4 is 16, being equal to 16. Once I have these two here, same value, then I know that I'm correct. Understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Let's make these true now. N plus 50 equals 120. What would I need to do? N would be equal to what?
Sir, 60?
6 and 5 is 11.
Oh, so 70.
70. N would be equal to 70. How did I get that? It would be N is equal to 120 minus 50, and so N is equal to 70. Why? Because if I say 70 plus 50, then that will be equal to 120. Clear?
Yes, like 7 plus 5.
All right, good. Let's go with this. N plus 30 is equal to 48. What is N?
N plus 30 equal to 48. What will be N? Sir, 18?
All right. 18, yes, sir. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
Let's go with this now. So this would be, we're gonna take 30 from this side, and then we need to take it from this. So N would be equal to 48 minus the 30, and this would be equal to 18. And if we were to put it back, 18 plus 30 should be equal to 48. And if we add these two, we get 48 being equal to 48. And once we get the same value on two sides, we know that we're good. All right.
Yes, sir.
We have these to do quickly because we're almost out of time. 9n minus 15 is equal to 139. What is n? So we're gonna say this is 9. Hold. All right. So this would be 9n being equal to 139, and we add 15 to this. When we add this, so let's put this one side. 139 plus the 15 9 and 5, 4, carry 1. This would be 5, so we get 154. So this would be equal to 9n being equal to 154. Now we need to solve for n, so 9n is equal to 154, and we divide this side by 9, divide this side by 9. N will be equal to 9 into 15 would go one whole time. Okay, or if you want, let's set it all like this, 154. All right, let's make some more space. Let's make some more space over here. So 154, and we're going to divide this by 9. 9 into 15 goes one time, right? We're going to take 9 from the 15, and this would leave us with 6. Okay, so we're going to bring down now to 4, and 9 into the 64 would go 7 times, and 7 nines would be 63. When we subtract, we have 1 left. Okay, then 9 into 1 can't work, so we'll add a decimal point and add 0 to continue, and 9 into 10 would go one time, and 9 from the this would leave 1, add a 0 to continue again, and I'm going to get 1 times 9, 9, and we'll continue like that. Okay, so this would be 17.11. So our answer here is 17.11. So let's go with this and see if we are correct. So if we have, let's pull this all the way back over. So if we have 9 times 17.11, and then we take out 15 out of that, we should get 139. Okay, so 17.11, we're going to multiply this by 9. So 9 ones 9, 9 ones 9, 9 sevens would give us 63. We're going to write 3 and carry 6. 9 ones 9, 9 and 6 would give us 15. 2 places of decimal, so this is 9 and 9. Let's go. If I round this off, I would get 154. Okay, then if I take 15 from 154, 15 from 154, 5 can come from 4, so I'm gonna take 1 here, leave me with 4. Now 5 from 14 would leave me with what? 9. Okay, and then 1 from 4 would leave me with 3, and I carry down the 139. All right, so this answer is the same as that. Let's go to number 4. This one says, let's fix this, n minus 72 is equal to 29. So n should be equal to whatever 29 is plus 72. So 29 and 72, let's add these. 9 and 2 would be 11, carry 1. This is 101. So let's check this to see if it's correct. So 101, and we take out 72 from this. This will leave me with 9 here. This will be 2 from 11, leaving me with 9, and 7 from 9, leaving me with 2. So we have 29 here being equal to this 29. So I know that n is equal to 101. Number 5. Number 5 says we have n plus 18, and it should be equal to what? It should be equal to 62. So n plus 18 is equal to 62. What is n? Let's go. So this should be n being equal to 62 minus 18. So if we have 62 and we take out 18, this is 5. This would be 8 from 12, leaving us with 4, and 1 from 5, leaving us with 4. So n should be 44. Let's test this now to see if this is correct. So 44 plus 18 should be equal to 62. So let's go 44 plus the 18 should give me 62. 8 and 4 would give me 12, carry 1, and 1 and 4, 5 and 1, 6. Notice that this one is the reverse of the other one here. So I would end up with 62 on both sides, and therefore I know that I am correct. Alright, so now for your homework, to quickly wrap this one up, for your homework I want you to solve for n, and here are the items. For n plus 12 being equal to 84, n minus 39 being equal to 70, 3n plus 16 being equal to 91, number 9, 2n minus 18 being equal to 24, and the last one, 13 plus n being equal to 20. Alright guys, take care. I'll see you in the next episode.